Pretend to be a human.
Turns out you were with an AI guy this whole time.
Yeah. Gosh. Go straight through him. My name's Troy, I'm the CEO of Rhino Trade Insurance, and we service the self-employed tradesman community.
Thank you for joining me, Troy, on this episode of the Pipedrive, where we take business experts on the road and steal a bit of their expertise.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So tell me a bit about yourself. What is Rhino Trade?
So tradesmen and women up and down the UK all need business insurance, and we felt that the market was lacking a business that kind of understood tradespeople, and that's what we provide.
How many people are with the company now?
So staff-wise, we're touching 20, so it's not a gigantic outfit, but we've grown a lot.
How long have you been in business here?
So Rhino Trade Insurance was kind of an embryo of an idea that was bouncing around from about 2017, but we really breathed life into it at the tail end of 2019. And then, of course, our first full year was 2020, and we all know what happened there.
Yeah, we all had some rough spots during that time.
Throughout even lockdown one, tradespeople were allowed to work. That meant that we could service tradespeople in ways that other businesses weren't able to. The first picture I wanted to show, it's a photo of me with quite a fluffy ginger beard. It was taken during COVID. The photo was a still of me doing a live stream to a community of plumbing and heating engineers. It means a lot to me, that photo, because it just shows how our outside of the box thinking kind of worked during COVID. The other photo I've brought is the photo of me holding very proudly our gold award at the Insurance Times. We do consider ourselves a service provider to tradespeople, but to be held among some very well-known and renowned competition and to win, it just meant the world to me and to the business.
That's brilliant.
Well, our third picture, it's an interesting one, really. It's a photo of a couple of electricians from Stafford wearing Rhino t-shirts, drinking from Rhino mugs. And it kind of epitomises our ethos. We want to be on site with tradespeople. We want to be with you at your tea break, protecting you from an insurance standpoint. We let our customers inform how we work and how we get better.
That's really awesome. In-person meetings or remote?
In person, always.
Detail-oriented, or are you a big picture guy?
I do think that you should be trying to achieve a common goal, but it's the little things that make the big things count.
I'm definitely a bit of a big picture guy.
What a team we'd make.
Exactly. Who would be a dream dinner party guest?
Probably somebody like Louis Theroux.
That's a good answer.
Who'd be your dream dinner guest?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm a bit of a cinema nerd.
I did see you look a bit scared when the birds flew overhead.
As a new customer to Pipedrive, what impact have you actually felt?
We spoke to a few different providers. They didn't quite get Rhino and what we were trying to do. And then we started speaking to Pipedrive, and it was a perfect fit, really.
What was it like onboarding into Pipedrive?
The speed of onboarding really was the thing that took us by surprise. I thought was really, really refreshing. Now with Pipedrive, we do feel like we have opened up opportunities for our business, but also for our customers to ensure that they have the right cover in place for their business, which is, of course, the main thing that we aim for.
When the going gets tough, how do you pull yourself out?
I stick some headphones in, I blast the soundtracks to films, and it kind of makes you forget the little nuanced mundanity of life a little bit.
I 100% understand that. For my workouts, I will literally record the audio tracks to different movies, listen to that on my headphones, and choreograph the way I'm punching.
That does take it to a new level.
What was the highest point of your company so far?
How long have you got? We were tagged in a video that a tradesperson had made whilst they were on site, essentially recommending Rhino to their followers. And they were essentially using our brand to promote their brand. And it was a really kind of interesting light bulb moment for us, where we realized that we could help brands kind of show their legitimacy.
That's awesome. Tell me some of your top tidbits of advice for salespeople in particular.
You should always be anchored by professionalism, always. Sound like you know what you're talking about. Ideally know what you're talking about. And I think at the end of it, there won't be a winner and a loser. Hopefully there'll be two winners.
That's awesome.
I always think sales is almost like psychology. There are certain touch points that you need to kind of press in order to kind of coax out of people what it is that they're actually looking for. I think pushy sales is so kind of last year. I think people see straight through that kind of thing. The way in which sales should and is going is all about everybody's a winner, helping the customer get what they should.
What's the future of Rhino Trade? Like, where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years?
We think we've got a really strong brand. There's no reason why we can't dream very, very big. And if we even get slightly the way there, it would have been a fantastic thing. Having Pipedrive in place is a real door opener for our customer communication. I think Rhino should be in every tradesperson's business arsenal. I think that it could well be a household name. Keep on fighting the good fight for UK tradespeople.
They'll be taking over the US in no time.
You've been reading my notes.
Where do you feel we should go?
Well, are you a tea or coffee drinker?
Coffee.
Let's go to the pub.
Let's go to the pub.
No, you're really driving this thing well. Oh gosh.
Should have slowed down more for that bump.